to open the proceedings and to give the welcome address, please give a very, very warm welcome for the founding CEO of Nutshell Conferences and the founder of Corporate Pakistan Group. Please welcome Muhammad Azfar Ahsan.
Thank you, Ethni. Illustrious delegates from overseas, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Islamabad in Pakistan at a tense time in South Asian affairs. And I salute you for not letting the prevailing circumstances deter you from taking the trip. And thank you for your show of support and solidarity when we most need it. My dear friends, it takes a fertile imagination to imagine the unimaginable. Fertility of the men, mind filled with hope, is a defining Pakistani characteristic. We are an optimistic people by nature. And even though the Kashmir Valley is on fire and awash with the blood of the innocent, I dare to imagine a time when peace will prevail and good neighborliness will be the order of the day. When prosperity will reign supreme and happy faces dot the landscape of a region once described as paradise on earth. My dear friends, it is our belief that we must plan for 1,000 years and yet live life like there is no tomorrow, keeping our personal books balanced and stepping lightly and with humility upon Mother Earth. In modern day parlance, that would translate to thinking globally and acting locally with good wishes and good intentions for all. Over the last 7 decades, the fearsome drums of war have dominated entirely the sweet sounds of peace in the subcontinent, retarding progress and prosperity and sending millions upon millions crashing below the miserable poverty line on both sides of the border. It has wiped off the shine and smile of the so-called shining India and fanned the fires of extremism and outright terrorism on the one hand and despair and despondency on the other hand that has led untold numbers of committing suicide. Instead of warring amongst ourselves, we must forge a common front and wage a united war against hunger and poverty, and strive to lift our suffering masses to higher levels of dignified sustenance. My dear friends, in this bleak scenario of hatred, vengefulness, and despair, I dare to imagine the unimaginable. Well, not exactly unimaginable. This great land of Sufis and saints was once at peace with itself. Given right-thinking leadership, the subcontinent can be at peace with itself once again, inshallah. Ameen. My dear friends, so much for planning for 1,000 years. Now back to the present and the purpose behind our assembling here. We are here to put our minds together and peer through the haze of uncertainty and volatility into the future and how it promises to unfold. The future belongs to the prepared, and we must prepare as best as we can by understanding the present and how it is evolving, while taking heed of the lessons that the past provides. The topics under the fire over the next 2 days provide a glimpse of the way forward. We have put together a menu that will provoke much thought from some of the best minds of today assembled here this morning. We will discuss threadbare the digital economy, digital transformation, the future of work, artificial intelligence, future of finance, future of D&I, the future of blockchain, leadership, social enterprise, geopolitical backdrop, strategy, and regional connectivity. If we can figure out the above and act upon our findings, then only will we headed in the right direction, which is sustainability in our present VUCA operating environment. My dear friends, today I'm very happy that despite the recent Pakistan-India tension on the border 2 weeks back, we are hosting 60 foreign delegates from 25 countries. They are here. And I want to pay my thanks to all my friends from different countries around the world. Same time, I am very sad today because this is a specific conference. I started 2 years back, and this is the third edition. And our objective was to create a forum in Islamabad, Pakistan, where we will invite world leaders. In the next 7 to 8 years, this will be one of the best forums in the region, South Asia, Middle East, and Far East. And I contacted one person, and I met him, and he was Mr. Javed Akhai. You saw the video, the tribute to him. I discussed this idea with him, and within 10 minutes, he said, Azfar, I am with you, and we will do it together. And this specific dates, March 13, 14, he decided last year, and a few months back, he passed away. He's no more with us. But I pay my thanks to his son, Mr. Ali Akhai, who is here. He's the chairman, Martin Dow, and they decided to continue this noble cause and the productive activity for our beloved country. And I want to show our foreign visitors the real face of Pakistan. They are here since yesterday. They are moving freely. We visited Munal restaurant last night, and they were amazed at how beautiful Pakistan is. We met few of them in Davos in last January during the World Economic Forum, and I convinced majority of them that please visit my country. This is the right time to visit this country. Huge potential, huge investment opportunity. We are not facing war and terrorism anymore in this country. The government is serious to facilitate the local investors as well as the overseas investors. So they are here, and I assure you that here you will see the right environment. So explore the opportunity, interact with all the professionals, the corporate and business leaders next 2 days. So I hope that we will produce some good results. I want to pay my thanks to one of my favorite personalities. He's a very dear friend and the respectable Foreign Minister of Pakistan, Mr. Shah Mahmood Qureshi, for his presence here. I enjoyed my time with him during one visit of India with the current Prime Minister, Mr. Imran Khan, in December 2013. And I witnessed the humbleness of this man, and he's a real gentleman. I always respect him like a gentleman, a true Pakistani. And all of us are aware his stance during the last tenure when he took about the Raymond Davis. So I'm also very grateful to my friend and the Minister of State for HRD and Overseas Pakistani, Sayyid Zulfikar Ali Bukhari. And Zulfikar, thank you for your presence. I'm also very grateful to our digital partners, Inbox Business Technologies, our strategic partners, Overseas Investor Chamber of Commerce Industry, Corporate Pakistan Group, Board of Investment, our supporters, K Electric, SAP, the Regional Managing Director of SAP, Mr. Al-Fifi is here. He is the Regional Managing Director for SAP, and Mr. Saqib as well. The IBM, Kansai Paints, Abacus Consulting, Fatma is here. Shield Corporation, Mr. Harun Qasim is here. Hubco, Mr. Khalid Mansoor. Finca Microfinance Bank, TCS, Mr. Khalid Awan. NVP Funds, S&P Global, my friend Mujib Zahur, Capco, Mr. Aftab Bhatt, and Huawei Technologies. Also, our knowledge partners, ACCA, the global CEO of ACCA, Ms. Helen Brand is here from UK. Thanks, Helen, for your presence here in this conference. Our partner, Seed Ventures, Mr. Faraz Khan, our technology partner, Pakistan Software Houses Association. our supporter, Emerging Pakistan, Ministry of Commerce, and also our media partner, PTV World. I wish you a successful conference, and thanks for your presence again in this conference.
And thank you so much, Mr. Azfar Ahsan. And again, very, very encouraging words as we start this conference off. And a great credit, of course, to you and your team that have been working for months on this. Indeed, 3 years on, I think we look around here and see so many people who've come, as he said, indeed, from around the world, and all of the great people here in Pakistan to actually put this together. So it's wonderful to actually be here with you all.